an interesting little project that we decided to work on recently here at Replay Airsoft Arena. Our good buddy Alex is a big video game aficionado, and he's a big fan of this Mass Effect video game. So he wanted to turn one of these blasters into an airsoft gun. So we looked at a number of different possibilities, and what we decided on was the KJW, or makes this particular gun. It's a copy of a Ruger Mark II. It's essentially a plastic, non-blowback airsoft gun, but it really lends itself well to the shape of the little cosplay thing that we're trying to work with. So we managed this. This is not completely done yet, mind you. We're still in the process of painting it and doing all the final touches on it, which we'll probably show you a video of that once we get that part done. So this is sort of a progress video of where we're at. So we've drilled into it. We actually drilled the barrel all the way through. We went ahead and added a little threaded barrel on the end of it so that we can actually insert a tracer onto this thing. And we've put the gun in there. We've also extended the grips down because where the gun ended, it just sort of didn't look exactly right. So we decided to extend the grips down all the way to the end. Now on the replica, when you look at it, there's two little LED lights that are in there, or are supposed to be lights on there. I'm not sure if they're LEDs or what. On this gun, we actually decided to go ahead and make them into functional LEDs. So what we did at the dollar store, they sell these little light systems that go into these. I'm not sure what it's for. It's just like basically a foam tube with these in it just for a light effect. It looks like a little miniature lightsaber. So I took this as the lighting unit and ran this into the gun, so it's located behind this side panel here. So if you have a small object, you can press it into the gun and actually activate the lights inside of the gun to get a cool lighting effect. And then I just filled in the rest of the hole with some hot melt glue just so that it has a less shocking effect. When it was just the LED light in there, it really was almost blinding. And the little LED controller unit that this is attached to actually has several different modes that are in there, so you can program this to do a number of different lighting effects depending on what button you hit on this thing, and you can program it to do different stuff. To put the icing on the cake, we decided to add a laser onto the gun. So we took one of these UTG red lasers and re-drilled this area in here and ran it all the way through back out to here. So there's now a pressure pad so you can activate the laser. I think it's a pretty good way of being able to get to the laser and keeping the gun looking pretty much like the original model. So at this point we've got pretty much everything installed. All the panels are on there. We've got most of the flashing sanded down, so right at this point we're ready to go ahead and start painting it. So stay tuned to the channel and we'll let you see what it looks like when we get this thing all done. So don't let the bastards get you down.